Good day, everyone. Well, welcome to our paper preview video for week 18, 2024. This beautiful Monday afternoon, the 28th day of October, 2024, where we'll be taking you through the pages of the four major journals which we use on this platform, which are namely the Temple of Draw, the Special Advance Fixture, the Right on Football Fixture, and the Post Telegraph. I'll show you the areas we'll be touching on that will be helping you fine-tune your forecast for the week. We also lined up for this video recording now two banker draws, which is coming from our Niger record, and they are numbers 14 and 23. Yes, these are top-notch bankers. Individual sequence bringing these two games to us, number 14 and number 23. On number 14 from our English Championship division, we have the match between Middlesbrough hosting Coventry. That's a match on number 14 from our English Championship division. While number 23 now is our FA Cup match, and that's between Carlisle and Wigan Athletic. Carlisle hosting Wigan Athletic from our FA Cup match. That's the match on number 23. This particular week is our first FA Cup week for the season, and we're happy to announce to you that yes, it's a blue coupon week, and we're looking forward to fantastic sequence and good games that we can actually benefit from. I also have the secret extra tip corner coming our way. Last week we had 17 draws on coupon, but they weren't that friendly because the draws were very elusive at the end of the day, though much but could not be tracked down as easy as possible. That's what I will use to sum up last week's performance. It wasn't top notch at all, but the pair which we gave out delivered, and a lot of persons benefited from that pair because I told them to single bet that pair, and the one that drew among the pair now, which was number 26, that played first on Saturday. It was an early kickoff match, so immediately that particular match played now, most persons did not go for 27 anymore. So whatever they got from sticking on 26, they had to make do with that. So that was what actually happened for last week. In case you are new to this platform, there's a platform that will give you the draws, or they cannot draw from the full fixture, which is the coupon matches, and they are the weekend match, which will be played on Saturday and Sunday. And the date of play for these matches for this week now are the 2nd and 3rd of November 2024. This year is winding down, and as well the season is fast running down. We are approaching the business end of the season now, and a lot of things are being put in place to make us understand things better. And remember, for this particular week now, we are heading for the NAP market, like I did promise, yes, because we had sequence which are already on ground, which have been tabulated and stipulated to produce draws for this week 18. That's why we made it known beforehand that week 18 we'll be heading for the NAP market. There are some other weeks that will also head for the NAP market. I think one of them is also week 26. I'm just putting that one ahead of time. One of them is week 26, but before that week 26, maybe some other ones will come up. But for this week 18 now, we have very viable and reliable sequence that will not fail us, which we are taking to the market. So in case you are interested in that particular package, our phone number is in the description of this video below, to be pinned down in the comment section as well. And you can also wait till the end of the video, you'll see that being displayed on the platform. So in case you're interested, reach out to us via that particular number so we can get to discuss how the business will unfold for the week. So that brings us now into the video proper for this week. Now we have a new column in the Temple of Draw that will be introducing us to, and that's talking about the sport bet tips. Yes, this comes up usually at the late news column, but we'll be heading to the page 2 of this paper now to show us this at the page 2 of our Temple of Draw. The first game here now, we have 10 games in total. The first one is Ipswich, which is the number 1 on the fixture. And look at the tip on that particular fixture now, and number 1 now, we're asked to play it as a draw. The second one there is number 12. We have to play that one as a home win. While number 3 there is Hull City, which is number 11. We have to play it as either side to win. So you can look through these 10 games now and make your selections from there. The one I did advise us from the late news, I think it was only 2 that spoiled those 10 games. So if you're able to make your selections from those 10 games now, you should have been able to make some cool money. So for those doing the online bet, you can use this to enhance your betting formula and make some cool money at the end of the day. So with that being said, now let's head straight to the secret extra tip for this video recording, and that's telling us that number 2, number 12, number 18, and number 48, they are possible, cannot draw for this week. So with regards to these particular 4 games which I just mentioned now, it's been portrayed at the page 2 of this journal now, which is Takers Born Beware column. We have 2, 12, 18, and numbers 48, and that's what we're advising us. If you have these games, as your draws, you can go ahead and utilize them. But if not, adhere to the advice from this particular paper now and stay clear from these particular games. But the one for last week which we portrayed, I think we had 3 over within 9 games or 7 games. 3 came out from those games, or 4 came out of the 9 games as well as draws. But these are games you should be very careful about when you're doing your stake for the week. So now let's see the next paper now, which we'll be touching on, and that is the right on football fixture. At the back page of our right on football fixture, we have such columns as the overseas, pools, compilers, draw statistics column, where we have alphabet A to P, and below the alphabet we have trials in those areas. While the key column for this week now is housing number 29, and that particular game, you know my advice on that game, don't use it anyhow except you have a very viable sequence portraying it for you as a draw. We have the expert final pair now as numbers 19 and 20, while the other section is the late news for week 17. For the late news column now, we have a rating last week now, which was BTTS, and then be put together like that. I expected one draw from there. That was number 19 and 23, and one actually came out, which was number 23. So in case they do something like that for this week, take note of it and utilize it to enrich yourself. Now let's see the front page of our right on football fixture for the week. At the front page of our right on football fixture, on the left hand side, we have the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture for the week. We have the Premiership division now from numbers 1 to 9, while numbers 10 to number 20 is the Championship division. Then from number 21 to numbers 41, that is where the FA Cup matches have been outlined. While 42, 43 is our Scottish Premiership division. Scottish Championship division is numbers 44 and 45. While from numbers 46 to 47, that's our Scottish League One. Our Scottish Championship division. Numbers 44 and 45 is our Scottish Cup, and that's on number 44 now we have Celtic versus Aberdeen, while Motherwell versus Rangers is on number 45. So that's our Scottish Cup right there. On the right hand side, we have the various columns which we use to do our forecast, and I'll be highlighting some very key repetition which takes place here now. The middle game of our group B now, we have number 1. That game is being repeated to the first game of our 3 best draws, and it's also the game in our fortune box for the week, and that's Ipswich versus Leicester City. And if you remember very well, on table of draw now, that bet tips for the week, we saw number 1 in that space, and they were asking us to play that match as a draw. So I'm going to be looking into this repetition now to see if it's going to be a viable draw, a cannot draw for this particular week. We also have the bottom game now of our group B, which is number 7, being repeated to the game 3 now of our 3 best draws for the week. Now, in case you have access to this journal, let me just highlight one particular sequence you have to go look up. That sequence came last week, and the middle game of your 3 best draws, we have number 4 for this week 18 now. If you check your game 1 of your compiler X verdict column, that is number 44. Whenever you have family numbers in those 2 spots like that, as we have number 4 and 44 for this week now, that's a very viable sequence. So go look it up. You might have a very wonderful game to play from this sequence, which I just showed to you now. Go look up the reference week last week. It's one of the references you can make do with. So that is the much you can take from our right on football fixture. Now we're left to looking at 2 other papers. Before going to any other paper now, let's see the proof to number 14 for this particular week, and that proof is coming from our Ninja record. Now the first and only reference week we're going to use to emphasize this particular sequence now is week 15, 2024. And if you look at your result for that week now, number 14, which was Partick versus Falkirk, that match ended up in a 1-1 score draw. So what made this particular match to draw for that week now is what I'm going to tell us. Anytime you see on your coupon fixture, like for week 13 now, we had 13 draws on coupon. Week 13, we had 13 draws on coupon. So whenever the week number corresponds with the total number of draw for the week like that, then for the following week, you have to mark number 14 as your banker draw. This particular sequence started playing, I think, since 2013 till date. But once or twice, it may have hiccups along the way, fail and continue again. But we have the intention that this particular sequence looks like it's going to produce the draw for this week, so we are going ahead with it. So for week 14 now, we had 14 draws on coupon. Therefore, for week 15, we marked number 14 as a draw. So sorry, I made the mistake of mentioning week 13 before now. It's week 14. We had 14 draws, and we marked number 14 for week 15 as a draw. So for last week now, we had 17 draws on coupon, and the week number was 17. That's why we're looking at this week 18 now, that number 14 is supposed to give us our banker draw. So on number 14 from our English Premier Championship Division, we have Middlesbrough hosting Coventry. So that's how we came about that particular draw number 14 for this week 18, 2024. Just in case you don't understand anything which I've been explaining all along, you can hit us up via the comment section, make us know, and we'll revisit it and make it clearer for you to get to understand. In case you're seeing our video for the very first time, or you're not subscribed to this platform, click on the subscribe button now to get subscribed for more of this type of information that will help you win your bet at the weekend games, which is taken from the 149 matches of the coupon fixture. And also click on the like button in case you like this video, so you help others, you help to push it out there for others with like button to also see, so that they too can benefit from it. You can also share these videos via social media handle to other platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Telegram, and the rest, so that more persons can get to benefit from the free things which we do here on the platform. I want to say thank you very much to those who are helping us share the video, and those who are subscribed to the platform and stay subscribed. I want to say thank you very much. In case you have not won, be rest assured you will be able to win. A lot of persons are winning. Some persons do reach out to me on Sunday and they still will be able to win. Yes, I have proof to that. So in case you have not been doing it, you can also reach out. Sometimes we have games to give to you, maybe 1 or 2 bankers that can help you out at the end of the day. So that brings us to now looking at our special advance fixture for the week. On the left hand side is the 149 matches of the coupon fixture, where on number 1 now we have Ipswich versus Leicester City, and that match is a suspect because in the Premiership division they usually put they arrange it alphabetically, and I don't know the reason why Ipswich, which is letter I now, is coming before letter B. So that match is a suspect, that number 1. Well, that's the much I can say about it. We have to do our research work before we can conclude on things like that. We have on the right hand side now such columns as the treble jinx. Below that we have the lotto sequence, where we have letter D and I, and that's numbers 4 and 9. At the bottom section of the right hand side of our special advance fixture now we have the easy column. Above that is the high score quiz column, while we also have the expert trio on top of the high score quiz column. We have so many repetitions which takes place on this occasion for this week, and we'll be looking at a few of them that we could tap into and get some good sequence from. Like we have now the game 3 of our expert trio now, which is number 9, is repeated to the game 2 of our high score quiz column, and it's also the game 2 of our easy column. So when they move games like that, we have to look into it critically, because that could tell us something very viable. But the week number is now appearing at the high score quiz column for this week, and I think I don't have much to say about anything now. So when we come in our subsequent video, we may be able to show us 1 or 2 things from these journals. Now we'll be heading straight to the Post Telegraph, where, like you know, and every week, even week pair is waiting for us. So we have to see that particular pair now, so we can see our concluding sequence for the day, which is talking about number 23, and that will be proven from our Niger record. At the front page of our Post Telegraph, the position will have number 47 in this yellow patch and number 16. That is where we pick our even week pair from. That pair is looking likely to produce a draw for this week, but if we go into our archives and look into it critically, that's only when we can vehemently say it's going to give a draw or not. But we're going to show some repetition which takes place at the top this column, which are looking likely to tell us something, maybe much later in our week forecast. We have number 21 at the middle of our magical games now, and that same game is being repeated to the green patch here. So that we may be looking into in our subsequent video. And then number 21, remember, is our commentary game 2. That match is being repeated in that format. While our commentary game 1, which is number 20, is the first game at the top this column, and is being repeated to the game under the green patch as well. So which means number 20 and 21, which is our commentary game 1 and 2, they move pari passu from on the top this column. So that may tell you that they are viable pair for the week. Because most time when they move together like that, that shows something meaningful. And if you look at the magical games column now, we have 20, 21, 39. And number 20 and 21, they are serial number appearing at that spot. So when you have serial number at the magical games column, usually produce a draw. So for this week 18 now, take to heart number 20 and 21 as a possible pair for the week. That's the much I will say about that. And I may not visit this particular two numbers again, except if I have something else to show to us about those games. But take it seriously, they're looking like a pair for the week. I think that's the much we can take from our Post Telegraph now. The front page we also have at the top this column, number 20 is on game 1, while number 18 is on game 2. And that's a big before small scenario. So that's the much we can take from this particular journal now. I will see the next sequence now, which is number 23. I want you to pay attention to this particular one. It's a variable banker draw. Look into it and see you like it before you go stick your hard money on it. And if you think you like it, you can make your stake today being Monday. So the earlier, the better for us. Hence, we are going to the NAB market for this week 18 now. We are putting on hold our one banker video sequence for the now. So that may be coming up in week 19, but we have a lot of things on our hand right now. Let's handle the ones we can and not bother things up. So that one is on hold for this week. In case you want to also benefit from us, you can use our paid platform. We have the members only here on YouTube. And I want to apologize to those persons there for last week. I was unable to actually put a video together because of time. But hopefully this week we are going to do that unfailingly, God helping us. So you can join those guys there and benefit from us more. And also you can join our VIP group on WhatsApp or the 100% 100 working sequence. Those are on WhatsApp, but they are paid platform as it were. Or if you just want to join the free WhatsApp group, that one is also available there, which is the public group. So whichever one you choose to, make us know via the comment section, or you can reach out to us on 070-820-82291. 070-820-82291. That brings us to looking at our sequence now. The first reference week we have to visit is for week 14, 2023. And what sequence are we talking about? You simply come to your Nigeria record for that week. On number 16 away, we have Swansea. Whenever you have Swansea at number 16 away, therefore, you go to the week number now where we have, which we have number 14 for week 14 now, 2023. You count 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That brings us to number 19. And what happened for that week now? We marked number 19 as a draw. Or you can as well simply say plus 5 to the week number. That gives you your answer. So the next reference week we have to visit now, week 23, 2023. All right. For that week now, if you look at your game 16, we have Rotherham versus Swansea. Hence, Swansea is at away. Therefore, you have to add code 5 to the week number now, which is 23. 23 plus 5 gives you 28. If you look at your number 28 very well, it was the scoreless draw for that week. It was Wigan 0, Lincoln 0. So this is how the sequence actually plays out. The next time this did happen again now is for week 34, 2024. All right, for week 34 now, 2024, we had on number 16, Sunderland versus Swansea. And Swansea is at away on number 16. Therefore, the week number plus code 5 now gives us 39. If you look at the number 39, for that week we have City United 1, Colchester 1. That match ended up in a draw for week 34, 2024. So this is how the sequence actually plays out. That's why we have confidence on it. It's been happening on red and blue coupon. That's why we're feeling that yes, hence it's a red and blue coupon week, and this particular week now is a blue coupon week. We expect this sequence to pull through. So take to heart number 14 and numbers 23 as the two numbers which are giving you on this video clip as two draws. Go see you like it before you go stake your hard money on it. But from our end, we'll look at these things. We feel they are good to go before present them to you. Click on that like button. Help to share this video to more persons so that they too can benefit just what you are benefiting, which is free of charge. And you get to subscribe, is free. You don't pay a dime. So click on that subscribe button now to get subscribed, just in case you are not subscribed yet or you've seen a video for the very first time. While we also expect you to place your comment in the comment section to make us know how you feel about our presentation, and also to choose any particular option you want us to do as the extra corner video, for which we give 5 options. Option number 1 is the banker draw video. Option number 2 is the pair video. Option number 3, the NAB video. Option number 4 is the winning line video. While the 5th option, which is the last but not the least, if you want us to make the 5 dead games video, you can make that your choice. Put it in the comment section and make us know about it, and we'll collect your suggestions and make a particular video based on popular demand. And like I did say, you can join us also as a member here on YouTube and benefit more from us, or you can subscribe to our paid platform on WhatsApp and get more information from us. And while we're also going to the NAP market for this week eating, don't forget that we have a very viable sequence, a wonderful NAP and permutation for you. So make us know if you're interested via our telephone number now, 070-820-82291. So looking at the fixture for this week now, we have on number 16 away, Swansea, where Oxford United is playing host to it. Hence Swansea is at away on number 16, and the week number is 14. So if you add code 5 to, sorry, the week number is 18. If you add code 5 to 18 now, your answer becomes 23. So if you take a look at number 23 now, we have Carlisle versus Wigan, and that is our FA Cup match for the week. So that's how we come to the conclusion that number 23 is a very viable banker based on this particular sequence which we just given out to you. And remember, we also treated that of number 14 now, which is Middlesbrough versus Coventry from our championship division. We also showed you the sequence that is portraying that, and we talked in the secret extra tip corner. Numbers 2, 12, 18 and 48 are matches that are dicey and for you to be very careful about. So that is the size of the package which we believe and expect will help you fine-tune your forecast for the week and make some fortune at the end of the day, so that come Monday we'll have things to actually discuss about. What we're expecting you by now, I've clicked on the like button. Get subscribed to this platform just in case you're not subscribed to us in our video for the very first time. And also, please comment in the comment section to choose a particular video you want to make us do, or to whatever it is you have at heart to make us know, to help us improve on the things which we do here. Don't forget, we're going to the NAP market this week, so if you're interested, reach out to us via the number which is 070-820-82291, so that we can get to chop it up and see how you can fit into the package and benefit more from us. This week is loaded. You know, you cannot be failing every week, and you also cannot win every week. I keep telling us this, but this particular week is exceptional based on the statistics and the facts at hand. So avail yourself the opportunity now and benefit yourself, so that come next week you will be able to smile and smile very well. Don't forget, we also have a video coming up at the midweek, and also another one which is at the tail end of the week after the late news, which we call the extra corner video. So we have 2 more videos coming up so that you can actually also benefit from. So you all know, all our videos comes with sequence that you can actually look into, and they are beneficial to us most times. So that's actually the size of the package. Help to share this video to other platforms so more persons can get to benefit. I will say see you in our next video.